Hi, I'm Rory Foster, lead instructor with the medical Spanish curriculum here at Common Ground International, and I am totally excited to share with you this new all-online medical Spanish pronunciation course. It's a course we put together because as we've worked with students over the years, we just don't get enough time in our live classes to really narrow in on great pronunciation. And if you're like most students, you feel like, you know what, I said that, why is he correcting me, that kind of thing. So a course focused specifically on pronunciation is really going to help you in a couple of ways. I've been speaking with people in Spanish and I know I'm using the right words, and you can probably relate to this, but you know you're using the right words, you know you're using accurate Spanish, but still, even so, you are met with a response from the person across from you that leads you to believe that they're not actually getting what you're saying, right? You're not connecting with them. And pronunciation actually has a big impact on your communication with patients in two ways. One's really obvious. The first way is that, of course, your patient will be able to understand you more clearly right away the first time. And let's be honest, I mean, your patients are not well. Let's cut them some slack. Maybe they're not as flexible as the person at the cafe who you're talking with in Spanish and who's really got all their faculties and are ready to be super flexible and work hard to understand what you're saying. I mean, your patient's not well, and so let's do all we can to help them understand exactly what we're trying to communicate to them. So that's the first way, patient comprehension. But you know what? Over the years, I've also noticed that a solid understanding of pronunciation in Spanish actually helps your comprehension as well. There's no way you can know it all. You can't know every word. And when you're speaking with people in real conversations, new words pop up all the time. A word you haven't seen before, a word you've never studied. But, you know, especially in medicine, there's a high likelihood that that word relates to something in English anyways. You just need to be able to visualize it and maybe see how it is written. And so if you've got a strong command of pronunciation in Spanish, you're able to actually visualize that word, that new word that you're hearing, and you can see how it's spelled, and you know, oh, well, this is probably that word. And you increase your own comprehension as well. So nerds like me, we can study pronunciation and phonetics and things like that for semesters or even academic years, but you don't need that. What I've done is I've taken all that knowledge and condensed it down into 7 really practical lessons for you that focus on the high frequency pronunciation differences that you'll find as you're moving from English or another foreign language to Spanish. If you've had a course with Common Ground before or with me, you know this will be a solid training for you and you'll get a lot out of it. If you haven't, we've made one lesson free for you, so go ahead and poke around, get a sense for what this course is going to be like. Take the practice quizzes, watch the instructional videos, get the download where you can study the vocabulary that's related to these words, and enjoy.